Namaskar. This evening, I'm going to narrate a few selected lines from the inspiring speeches made by Swami Vivekananda and Martin Luther King Jr. and a few lines from Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore. This is to remind ourselves of the dreams they had for us and our responsibilities to live up to those dreams. Om Uddishtata Jagrata Prapya Varanni Bodhata. Arise, awake, approach the great and learn. Young men of Calcutta, arise and awake. The world is calling upon you. Be bold and fear not. We have to come abhi, fearless, and our task will be done. Arise, awake, for your country needs this tremendous sacrifice. It is the young men that will do it. The young, the energetic, the strong, the well-built, the intellectual. For them is a task. Therefore arise, young men of Calcutta, with enthusiasm in your blood. Be not afraid of anything, you will do marvellous work. It is fear that is the great cause of misery in the world, and it is fearlessness that brings heaven, even in emergency. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. And so even though we face difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at a table of brotherhood. I have a dream today. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. All the hills and mountains shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we'll be able to hew out the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we'll be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we'll be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be a day. This will be a day when all of God's children will be able to sing a new meaning. My country 'tis. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we'll be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to sing the words of the old African spiritual, free at and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into a dreary desert sand of dead habits, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thoughts and action, into the heaven of freedom. My Father, let's make country awake. Dhanyavad. For now.